Hello, this is hilarious. I'm doing this video in a really busy place. I'm on a car park right now, but I just felt like I needed to do this video, and do you know what? I just thought I'm just going to get on with it. If somebody wants to watch me, that's up to them, isn't it? But yeah, I think there's something about that. It's like, just get on with it. Get on with what you've got to do, regardless of who's watching or what you think other people are thinking about you. There's something today in the energy of presuming what people think or feel about you, you know, making an assumption before really asking the question based on how you feel about yourself sometimes. And that can actually upset people if you say, like, you know, oh, well, I thought you'd think this. It's like, well, maybe I don't. You're assuming that, and that makes them think, well, why do you make assumptions about me? Okay, we have Shaggy Ink Cap and Growth Destruction Cycle. I don't know why, but Shaggy just popped into my head then, you know, like it wasn't me. So there's this energy about, you know, are you in a growth cycle right now, or are you in a destructive cycle right now? If you are looking over past patterns, and this could be things from like childhood, things that you've been through, experiences you've had that are making you feel like a victim in your own life or unworthy in your own life. This is kind of saying to you, you've got to choose whether it's going to be growth or destruction. Knowing the difference between the two. Do you know what the difference is between the two? Okay. So funny. This man like hovering around me for a little while now. I think he's wondering what I'm doing. I think he's unsure whether I'm actually on the phone or doing a video or something. So he's messing with his car now. It's so funny. But that's the thing, is like, I feel like you feel like you're being watched. But so what? So what? Let people think what they want. Let people believe what they want. At the end of the day, you know you better than anybody else. Okay, we have Urus. So, creating your own stability. I feel like for some of you, you've hit a pattern and you've recognised this pattern now. And you want to make a change to it, but you're not sure how to do that, you know? This is about being grounded, standing your ground, not running away in embarrassment for being yourself, you know? Honour yourself, be you, be confident. Confidence is so underrated. And that's what's going to bring a change or collapse to a destructive cycle, because I feel like right now you're at the kind of teetering edge of between growth and destruction. You've got an opportunity here to change the narrative on something. You've got the opportunity to bring growth to a situation rather than destruction to a situation. But for some of you, it means stepping out of your comfort zone, and I feel like that's where the difficulty is. You know, like, you know, doing this out in a public place. There's still that kind of energy to doing tarot and runes and things out in a public space. Maybe it's an ancient thing of persecution or something. But I always get that feeling of like, you know, what if somebody approaches me or says something? Well, fuck it. I'm in my own car. I'm in my own space. I'm not hurting anybody. So that for me shows me growth. Whereas before I might have hidden this or gone and found somewhere else hidden away to go and do it. That's not growth. That's not really believing or trusting in what I do, or that it's bringing any benefit to people. So it's stand firm in your beliefs, stand firm in what you believe in, and don't let yourself down. Defend yourself. So if you manage to collapse this cycle by teaching yourself that growth, making sure you're going, you know, I'm not going to let this get to me. I'm not going to let anything stop me from being my authentic self, from being who I need to be. That creates a new direction. It creates movement where there was stagnation. And I'm telling you now, there is movement here. So what is this movement bringing in for you? What is this movement bringing in for you? Some of you, you've got the potential to become like untouchable here. If you can just let yourself stay in there. So this movement is bringing forward for you a whole change in your belief system around love, is what I'm getting. Or in being able to be deeper in connections. It's changing how you view your relationships and the role that you play in those relationships. Yeah. There's a whole cycle here for you that is, it's almost like a bit of self-loathing or regret from something in the past, something that you can't change, that you cannot change this, but you can forgive yourself for it. And in forgiving yourself for it, that's what's going to collapse the pattern here and create a new, like non-destructive pattern. We've got the High Priestess on the bottom there. This is stepping into your power and allowing your higher conscience to guide you along this path now. Because for many of you, you've been held back by what other people think, gossip, things like that. There's been a real thing about gossip and what people think and what they're saying about you. But I feel like that's the cycle that you are collapsing now, rather than allowing yourself to be destructed by. Okay, there's certain people in your life that you may have blocked recently or are thinking about blocking, purely because they reinforce that feeling of destruction. It's like they won't let you overcome something because it actually serves a purpose for them to keep you locked in that space. But I feel like you're recognising that or realising that. Okay. This is what you're entering into. So by collapsing this pattern, this destructive cycle, you're actually bringing in something that is on a level of unconditional love. It's like I've said it before, there's like this permanence coming into your life, and all of these things that are happening recently are about completion of cycles, collapsing of cycles, seeing how much you've grown. And there may have been signs of that growth. So you may have actually physically seen a plant growing or a child growing. Then something may have been said to you about the impact that you've had in someone's life as well. It's, you need to focus on the positives that people are saying about you, that they're discovering about you. The 21st, it's funny because we've got 21 on top of there, and the world is number 21 in the major arcana as well. I feel like the 21st of this month, which is solstice, it's going to be a very important day for you, especially on the evening. I feel like there's something very important going to happen to you or for you that is aligned with unconditional love, that is aligned with something that you have been trying to work towards, but you had to close out a pattern to get there. It's bringing a lot of truth and clarity into your life. If you are a masculine here, I feel like this is you bringing forward some kind of truth that you've been needing to bring forward, that is coming from the shadow self. It's coming from the rejected parts of the soul, and you're finally bringing that into a clearer picture in your mind. Now, if you're the feminine here, this is a masculine coming towards you with that clarity, with that announcement. They're acknowledging their shadow self because they understand now about unconditional love. They're not coming from a place of lack anymore. And there's no competition anymore. There's no fighting anymore or conflict. There's no conflict going on. So what else do you need to know about this time right now? Okay, so something is still hidden, but it is going to be revealed to you on that 21st. It's going to be a very special day. And I almost feel like someone's going to be sat there, I'm actually doing this myself, at a sunset. There's going to be something around the sunset, and there's going to be some profound information or clarity that is coming to you around that time. So it feels like it's going to be like later in the evening. Now I've got the star in the reverse position, so this is actually to do with a situation that is not complete, there's still something else on there. It's like the world being on there as well, things coming into completion, but it's good news, and it is coming in quick, like literally it's going to be so if you would like to book in a personalised reading to look into this more, then please do drop me a DM, and have a wonderful warm day.